The chapter starts with Skopper Gaban and Gerald talking about the treasure of Elbaf. Gaban can't believe what the fruit is capable of, and Gerald admits he never truly understood its power, or whether it could even stop King Harold if things spiraled out of control. He says that just thinking about what would have happened if Loki hadn't been there that day still gives him chills. The scene then moves to Shanks, who recalls his past conversations with Harold and Figureland Garling. Harold once said that Elbaf's new era would begin once he became one of the Knights of God. In another flashback, Garling speaks to Shanks in a cruel, almost sympathetic tone, offering him anything he wants while insulting the people below, calling them non-human. This shows the Tenryubito's arrogance and hatred. Yet despite his evil nature, Garling still appears to care for both of his sons and accepts Shanks as his own. These memories anger Shanks, and he grips the mark Emu left on his arm, clearly enraged at Emu and the Celestial Dragons. Gaban steps in to calm him, reminding him that he still has an important role to play. We then see a heartbreaking scene of Loki kneeling beside Harold's dead body, grief weighing heavily on him. The story shifts to Mary Jaw, inside the empty throne room. Emu sits on the throne, visibly shaken and breathing heavily. He reveals that Harold was an ancient giant warrior who gained immortality and enormous strength through a covenant. Such a creature is extremely rare, and yet someone managed to kill him. Emu demands to know who did it, and what is happening in Elbaf. One of the 5 elders suggests sending a mission to exploit the chaos, but Emu refuses, saying it would only cost more lives. He admits that the Covenant took a toll on him, which is why he hasn't attacked Elbaf yet, because the same person who killed Harold could kill any of Emu's god knights, weakening his own power. Emu then concludes that giants are born for war, and reveals that Elbaf is closely tied to the D-clan. The flashback returns to Orist Castle, where Loki decides to leave Elbaf with the remaining soldiers to avenge Harold. Gerald tries to stop him, but Loki ignores him and departs. The flashback ends without explaining why Loki and Shanks later fought, or what happened to Loki and Lola, leaving a major unanswered question. In the present, after hearing the story, Hadrudin agrees to free Loki. He apologizes, but says he still cannot forgive Loki's past actions. Luffy is thrilled that Loki is finally released. During their conversation, a Draugr, one of Killingham's skeletal monsters, falls into the underworld. Loki tells everyone to go ahead, saying he can fly up on his own. This suggests that his mythical Zoan Devil Fruit grants him flight, so it is likely not Fenrir. Loki breaks free of his chains and leaps toward the Draugr. Gaban, worried for his son, asks Chopper to help him ascend. Sanji carries Gaban using Skywalk while Chopper rides on his shoulders, asking him to be steady. Loki attacks the Draugr with Ragnir, with Luffy riding on top of him. Luffy is excited to watch the fight, and Loki tells him to pay close attention. Then Loki delivers a powerful blow, unleashing an ice attack that freezes the Draugr solid. Draugr is a massive skeletal warrior, and when I say massive, I mean he's huge even compared to Loki, who is already larger than most giants. If the ice attack is a power of Ragnir, then Loki's weapon is terrifying, capable of controlling both lightning and ice at massive scale. The chapter ends with the attack's name revealed as Niflheim, meaning Origin World, and then a break next week. This chapter gives us big revelations: Emu's vulnerability, Elbaf's link to the D-clan, Loki's true strength, and the still unanswered question of why Shanks and Loki fought. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, as I plan to do more speed draw with chapter reviews. Thanks for watching. Peace.